Hello everyone! Welcome back for more Let's Play Battletech. Joining me is JKLantern.
We are never using the Raven again if we can possibly avoid it.
If we can possibly avoid it, yes. Okay, so let's see. Let us see exactly what we have access to as far as... There's no flashpoint there. No flashpoint there. So we have this one, which is apparently
Oh boy!
that is not timed.
There's a reason it isn't. Like, an entire chunk of the DLC is based around that flashpoint.
Yeah. Then there's this one, the Marik Alliance. Unfortunately, it means one or more contracts, which will have us at a lower tonnage. Which means the Kitten Sneeze is going to ride again, probably.
I am going to spray paint on the mech. This is now the Cheetah Sneeze.
I have Yang and a bunch of spray paint guns.
Yang probably built a better spray paint gun.
Probably. It's probably integrated into that hand of his, too.
See, you say that, but,
I'm only half kidding, I mean...
Remember way back in the beginning of the LP how I was talking about how Justin Allard had a really badass prosthetic arm, and I was bitching about how badass Yang's is?
Yeah.
One of the many things that makes Justin Allard's prosthetic arm badass, he can pull back on the fingers and just make it so that the hand is completely flat against his wrist, and out pops a laser pistol barrel.
Like you do.
He basically has a Mega Buster, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's an option, you take that option. There's no reason to not take that option if you have it.
It's kind of like how Subhash Indrahar's wheelchair has an SRM2 in it.
Yeah. Like if you have the option, you take the option.
None of us are leaving this jump ship alive. What, is your wheelchair going to turn into a mech suit? You watch too many movies. Click. Boom! So I'd say it's a shame that more jump ships don't show up, but the jump ship classes that aren't utterly forgettable wouldn't be out here anyway, so... It's not like Comstar's gonna let us use a Magellan.
Yeah. They'd probably make us trade the Annihilator for it.
No, they'd probably, steal the Argo, and then kill us.
Yeah, true.
I've got the financial report.
It's a shame they don't have any Comstar missions. I get why they don't, but it's a shame still. Because Comstar definitely used mercenaries.
Yeah, they might put that in one of the... They might put that in one of the mods. I'd have to look. Oh, good. Squire's significant other is breaking up with him. Yeah, better to give it to him. Squire may be sad, but it's better than trying to hide the truth.
Yeah.
Before we begin, okay, there's no special store here,
The cataphract shouldn't be in a store.
especially fully assembled.
Yeah, definitely not. I'll do 3 p.m.
But
okay
there's a
with.
piece of Raven.
Yeah, which shouldn't be here, but fine, fine. Rumble.
There's the Grand Dragon.
Interesting.
It's not the fully, it's not the full thing. It's just a piece of it.
Yeah, and that version of the Grand Dragon definitely overheats. Then again, I think the later updated version does as well because of the technologies that House Karita recovers. The double heatsink is not one they get onto real quick.
Yeah. Good God, that takes up 8 slots. Wow. That would actually be hard to put on some mechs.
I can't really talk about where the coil came from until we do that of unknown origin mission.
But yeah, I probably should have been using the coils, but it's an interesting concept. The further you move, the more heat and power it generates.
I'm curious to see if they'll.
If you use them.
I'm curious to see if they'll ever put that into the tabletop. I don't expect them to, but then again...
Can you imagine the math you'd have to do to keep up with that?
I mean, there are definitely weapons that have, like, variable damage and variable heat. And I think a couple of them you do have to charge up a turn. Like, for example, there's a piece of tech that gets invented in like the 3080s, or at least widespread around then, called the PPC capacitator. It basically lets you Mega Buster charge up a PPC for a turn and do more damage. God, what the hell is... It's either the variable speed pulse laser or the bombast laser that also lets you change the damage and heat. I can't remember if they have a charge up turn or not, just because I never used those weapons.
Now hang on, is it the capacitator or the capacitor?
Capacitor.
Okay.
I'm tired.
I was wondering, did they invent a whole new word for something there?
You know what? Screw it. It's the PPC capacitator now. It's powered by potatoes. Why do you think I want the potatoes so badly in this game?
Okay, we did this for Davian. It's time to do it for Marik. And we immediately start with getting smoke blown up our ass.
Except I think Singh genuinely means it. Like, of the liaisons, he's definitely the one of the more honorable ones. It's not much of an alliance. Oh, hang on. Don't move. I'm gonna grab a thing.
Okay.
Because this is really funny.
So while we wait, once the secret federated Commonwealth alliance between houses Steiner and Davian was discovered, the Draconis Combine reigns high-level talks
So,
between
as-
the lever... Okay.
As an example of how well the Concord of Captain worked, during the Fourth Succession War, which was mostly House Liao getting screwed over by House Davian, Marik. Some members of this alliance faced the hordes of hell itself, while others sit idly by and fiddle as the inner sphere burns. If the Confederation falls to this menace, can you be sure your factitious collection of bickering provinces won't be next? By provision of the Concord of Captain, you must render aid, humanitarian and material, and if not in the form of truths. I trust the League's internal troubles are not so great as to keep you from discharging this obligation. In celestial wisdom, Chancellor Maximilian Leo, First Lord. My dear Chancellor, of course the League will discharge its obligations. We have opened numerous of our military hospitals to treat your casualties, and provided for the transit of CCAF troops through our border region, supervised, of course, as requested by citizen Zhang. Additionally, I have the honor of telling you that a substantial shipment of war material has been dispatched. It was uncovered recently on New Delos and bears CCAF identification codes, and so I thought to return it to you in this your hour of need. I'm sure my quartermaster's staff cleaned off the blood. Captain General Yanis Marik, Duke of Atreus, First Lord of the Star League. And then here's some of the stuff they sent. Item, toilet paper, 22 tons. Soap, 1.2 tons. Dress uniform gloves, white, left, 150. Tires, reconditioned, 2,000. Food, used by 12/31/3015, 96 tons. Entrenching tools, 100. Ammunition, 22 caliber air gun pellets, 15 tons. Medical supplies, Prozac, hand to Chancellor directly, 1 case. Morale package, Hunky Hansen Bellissima Melissa dolls, courtesy of Quality Memorabilia Van Durian, 1 crate. Yeah, Concord of Captain, not the strongest alliance.
He literally gave the leader Prozac and blow-up dolls.
Yes.
That's some high quality trolling right there. That is.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the gloves were all left.
Yeah.
Not even pairs of gloves, just left
Here you go.
gloves. That is high quality trolling right there.
Yeah. House Marik deserves more love than it gets.
Perhaps allied is too strong a word, Force Commander.
We brought Prozac. Yeah, House Corrida was the main architect of the Concord of Captain, and yeah. The Capellans need any aid they can get. You're not wrong, Yang.
Two-way communication channel, which come on uses to transmit and receive data.
Not yet they don't. Excuse me? The Combine is not exactly known for their engineering prowess. Just throwing that out there.
So rescue, then triangulation. Okay. So we rescue, and then we have to run to waypoints and set down flares, basically. Smoke grenades, but you know, just something to signal.
Yeah. Crazy man doing the chicken dance.
Wait, I can make the joke because that's going to be out long before. So Oko egg, huh?
Yes, we have to set down Oko Egg.
So let's see. I could get a bunch of salvage out of this. Or I could actually get almost 750,000 sea bills out of it. And a little bit of salvage. Oh goody, max 50 tons. And because of the last mission we did, everything is emptied out now. The kitten sneeze rides again.
God damn it.
Sadly, no McMurder, because that's too heavy for this mission. Luckily, with all the UACs we're packing, pretty much anything we see is dead.
We have so much Daka.
Yes, we do. I mean, we got a medium mech with the UAC 20 on it.
An entirely offensive amount of weapon to put on a medium mech. When the UAC 20 actually gets invented, Glare, House Steiner actually invents a medium mech where it has an Ultra AC 20 and nothing else. It's called the Blitzkrieg. It's inspired by another mech they build, the Hollander, which is a Gauss rifle and nothing else.
Well, I mean, if it's fast enough to actually get up in something's face, it can tear the face off.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you see this mission is rated at 4.5 skulls. We are in 50-ton mechs.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Okay.
And I think everybody has jump capability, so being able to move and such is not a problem.
Enemy detected.
That is an assault turret. Okay.
Oh, good.
On the move.
Well, we have UACs.
Got it.
And us without our assault mechs.
Yeah, but we have UACs, which should be able to deal quite a bit of damage to assault turrets.
Waiting for orders.
Problem is, I just don't have my good,
On my way. Waiting for orders.
And
Position confirmed. That turret is gone.
sadly, the UAC-20 is not gonna reach out and touch anybody at range.
It's the bubble of doom.
Yep.
Good to go. Roger that.
I really do need to find you a better mech for this type of thing. The trebuchet.
I hear ya.
It's funny that we get to use it, but, you know,
Yeah.
that is just a Vulcan.
Here we go!
Of all the mechs out there, it's certainly one of them.
Yep.
Orders. Affirmative. Critical hit.
Why does a
Commander.
Vulcan have a CQC suite?
That's a good
Does
question.
it mean something else that I don't know about?
Coordinates received.
Not that I'm aware of?
Firing.
Because from where I stand, CQC means close quarter combat.
Let's see here. Da. Okay, it adds weapon range and it adds melee defense. I don't know what it's supposed to stand for.
I mean, CQC typically... Does it add the range, basically reducing the minimum?
I'm not sure if it reduces the minimum. It just says it adds 20% to the weapon range.
Damage minimal.
Thank you, Forrest.
Damage minimal.
Yes, we'll put you in your medium mechs for this game,
No
for this
damage
mission
detected.
where you have to fight, like, the Warhammer catapult. Yes, this is fine.
Ha! Send me a real opponent! Ready for orders.
I need to go ahead and finish you off.
Targeting point. Hostile removed.
Because as long as someone
Waiting on
can
you,
see
Commander.
me,
You
it means
betcha.
that I am going to be dealing with missiles coming in from everywhere.
Tell me what to do.
How's it going?
You are unfortunately
On my
not in
way.
your mech that can earn you potatoes.
Locking in all weapons.
I did shoot the heck out of that one machine
something
gun,
good?
which is a great reduction to that catapult's firepower. Yes. Definitely.
So is that a Shrek with snub-nosed PPCs all over it, I guess?
Whoa!
It better
Easy
not
on
be,
Bomber, but-
because snubbies don't exist.
Well, that's what snub-nosed PPCs look like.
Game? Why you doing this?
Because it can.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, the snubby is actually an interesting weapon in the tabletop game.
Firing. with
So
missile.
it reduces the total range of a PPC, and also
That's a kill.
because of the way the game works, you have different range brackets. It does less damage at medium and long
Good to go.
range. However, number one, it removes the minimum
Affirmative.
range for the PPC. Number two, the snub-nosed PPC has the longest short-range bracket of, like, any weapon in the game. So it's a really... God
I was waiting for you to see it.
Roger that.
You shouldn't have those, you bastard.
Receiving you.
Now it didn't have much.
Vehicle down.
Okay, that is a 80-ton vehicle over there, so that could be a wide range of things to shoot at us.
No, none of them are good news for us.
Nope. Unfortunately, if I want to advance, I'm going to have to break out of cover. Luckily, I will have a couple of turns to cool down from everything I've been doing. That is a demolisher. Okay.
Armor breached. Internal damage.
Of course the armor is breached. That's a demolisher.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
It wasn't even shooting at the one it breached either. Stray shots.
The demolisher drivers are
guy.
drunk today.
Affirmative.
They got that good Capellan plum wine.
Waiting for orders.
Actually, there is a canon drink that certain mech warriors
Right,
drink.
Commander.
We call these mech warriors alcoholics. But it's a drink known as the PPC, and it's different depending
That's a
on
vehicle
which successor state you're in. It's called the PPC because it makes your head feel like you've been hit by one. It's pretty much a mixture of grain, alcohol, and...
Is it denatured wiper fluid?
It may as well be.
Okay.
But, like, in House Liao, the typical PPC is, like,
order.
grain alcohol and plum wine. In House Steiner, it's, like, grain alcohol and schnapps. In, House Karita, it's either grain alcohol and sake, or grain alcohol and jet fuel.
Target confirmed.
In the Free Worlds League, it's typically grain alcohol and ouzo.
I'm showing minor damage.
I am kind of worried that I have to drop with these mechs immediately following this mission.
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
What's up, boss?
Free Worlds League, you keep doing us dirty on
my
missions.
way.
I'm just gonna say, I'm just throwing that out there, guys.
One less turret.
Need something, Chief? Move order received. I copy.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
We're money, boys and girls.
Commander? On my way. Affirmative.
Grabbing, 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 grabbing. So,
Warning. Enemy
so my
vehicle
brother loves the
detected.
king crab. For a long time, he could not stand the crab. And the reason for this is kind of hilarious.
I'm coming in hot.
The, so if you look at the crab here, it has those two pincher hands. In certain artwork, it has a pincer hand and like a regular hand. This annoys Courage to no end. Every time he sees one of those older pieces of artwork where there's a crab with a regular hand, he's like, "The fuck is this shit? Why did this is stupid? Give me two It's a cultic crab. Give me 2 pincher hands.
That's a
good.
hell of an animation glitch.
The hunchback is having trouble pooping today.
I don't know what else that could be, really.
Hard to poop.
It was just hanging there in the air.
Engaging target.
Commander. Acknowledged. Firing full complement. Turret destroyed. Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
That was an animation choice.
Yeah, that was an animation choice, yes.
Wow, what the hell is up with the animations for this mission?
The gravity has taken a vacation. That's what's up.
Turret destroyed.
I mean, several of these planets do have less than Earth gravity, some much less. I think the inhabited planet with the lowest gravity might be Mars, which none of us live on because we're not Comstar. But yeah, like, the gravities of most inhabitable planets range from, like, 0.75 Earth gravity to, like, 1.2.
Acknowledged.
I'm not sticking around to find other planets.
Nah.
Oh no, what happened?
What did you do? Well then.
Inbound convoy requesting to speak with the base commander.
Mission successful.
We'd like 5 minutes to repair things.
Yeah. Also, I would like it to not constantly be light mechs.